Hey everybody, I was talking to a few of our members here recently about some of the shortcuts that I like to use in my forms and things, and this could really be helpful as you're applying to different positions. So I wanted to show you exactly how these work in a real quick video here. So what I use is a Chrome extension, or a couple of Chrome extensions here. One is called Text Blaze and the other is Text Expander, and I'll show you the differences here. But I'll use these for a variety of different online forms, online emails, and vendor submission forms along those lines, a lot of LinkedIn communication. And let's say that you, in your application process, you uploaded your resume. Even if it's written perfectly, sometimes it doesn't parse perfectly into that applicant tracking system, and you're left with some blank boxes here, and they say, hey, please fill in your experience, right? So I just created this kind of pseudo page here and a fictitious resume of mine. So I'm going to fill in my last 3 experiences. Shouldn't say fictitious, I did use some real bullets here, but if I wanted to fill in my recent experience of Drive staff, I would just type in /drive, and it fills in the whole thing. I didn't have to go find my resume and cut and paste and then mess with the formatting. And my one before that, Newmark Technology Group, that fills in, and prior to that, Parallel Partners, and that fills that in with the different positions. Now the reason I like Text Blaze over Text Expander is because with Text Blaze it keeps the formatting. Now this particular online form doesn't keep like the bold and the italics that are there, but if it did, this would fill in as is. But even if not, the one thing that's important to note with Text Expander, which looks like this, and you can have as many as you want with this, both are free, but with Text Expander you have to hit the space bar afterwards and enter and mess with the spacing afterwards. I'll give you an example. So if I hit, so I just made this up as a quick sample here, but this says here's an example of Text Expander, and then enter, enter, so this is another paragraph. If I don't hit the space bar after the shortcut gets sent. Here's what I mean by that. If I just hit enter, boom, it hits /555, which was my shortcut. And then I've got to tell this person who I just sent it to, hey, sorry, the tool that I used to be lazy because I didn't want to write all this stuff to you, you're not worth it. I just, we'll go back and hit 555. The other thing that could happen is that, let's say I do hit the space bar, I still have the multiple paragraphs, and you lose that when you hit enter. So, well, that's gone. So then I got to go back and fix that, and then I got to go back and if this is a link, if that word sent was a link, the next word would get included in the link. That's a problem. So, and I've got a lot of them that I would use that do have multiple paragraphs in there that I'm trying to think of one, like somebody who connects with me who's a career coach, for example. Here would be an email that I would send to them. I got to make sure I go back and let's see if I can show you this. I hit the space bar, but then I hit enter. I do have a link in there. And now I went in and had extra spaces in front of this, but for the longest time that would be, the word the would be on the end of that link. That's a problem, right? Or what I primarily use Text Expander for now is I'll just use one paragraph thing. So if, let's say a salesperson tries to join the Chicago Technology Network, I'll have CTS, and then that fills in. Both of these you can set the cursor to go where you want it to, so you can say, hi Mike, thanks for trying to join, but no, I'm denying you, kind of thing is my message there, but it's one paragraph, so I can just send it. And then in terms of cost, I say they're both free, but with Text Blaze you only get 20 shortcuts before you have to start paying them, and Text Expander you can use as many as you want. So these are for my most important ones that I have to keep the formatting. Text Expander is for the rest of them. And actually, I've now upgraded my Text Blaze because I think it's worth it. It's $2.99 a month paid annually, which that's frustrating when they do that. But it's like $36, $37, something like that for the year, which I've got enough of these. I have hundreds of these things that I definitely use them all. So I hope that's helpful to see these. And if you have questions about them, reach out. If you know of a tool that I'm not thinking of here that I use, that you use, I'd love to know about it. So thanks so much.